Today, Brent is tying up one of his best dry flies created easily with new dub from Giorgio Benici in Italy. This dry fly has been one of the most productive flies when the trout get super selective. Let's go to the bench with Brent.
Well, good day, folks, and today I'm going to tie you up with a little no-dub parachute. This is one of my favorite dry flies, different sizes and colors. This little fly here really works. I ran across this new dub many years ago when I started tying flies, actually years and years ago. Giorgio Benici's from Italy. Different colorations. I think back then it was even $5 a little box of it, which seemed pretty pricey. You're going to see some fly shops that might even have this around, sale bins or who knows what, because a lot of anglers tires didn't give this a good enough look. I bought some and been fishing it for years, and it is worth its weight in gold. It's a great material. Going to be starting with a 2488 Tiemco. This is a light wired hook here. It's 3x wide gape on it, 2x short, fine wire. It's a size 14. Now you can go with a more of a merger style if you want. This is kind of the one I've been using. It's a pretty nice stout hook, but it still floats good. And it's got a little booby tubes on here. It's 6mm. We use those for the parachute posts. It's a little bit, it's not quite the same as a Rainey's parachute posts, so I've used those too. This is actually a little more porous. Ties down really nice. Here again, I found these just at a fly shop here just recently. They're on the sale wall. You get some of the stuff, but guys blowing it out. If that doesn't move through, they just replace it with something else that does. But you can buy some good items on the sale rack sometimes. But I'm not using any of this stuff to save money. It is really nice and works good, and the fish love eating it. So that's really the key, because saving a few bucks, especially when you're on a fishing trip, we try to save it on the wrong end a lot of times. Use what works, and works very well, and especially tippet material. I find that one kind of always strange. Some guys will try to buy the cheaper tippet. That's definitely the one place you want to spend good money. It is on tippet into your system. So this no dub is just so easy to use, and it's got that touch dub appearance. And I've done the touch dub. I'm going to do a dry fly with that as well. I'll do one of those later for you. Rainer dry flies, that's another good one. That's kind of a technique developed by Gary LaFontaine for the caddis. Now we'll take in this nice iridescent pearl forward, and they see this a long way. I've had days where they'll just refuse a lot of different dry flies, and had a nice young fellow I met on the Elk River years ago, Lance Filamick. He's a good fly tyer too. He tied some of these, and a fly similar to this, and give me some, and boy, he said, when you're having a tough day, this is the patterns that you need out here. And they really went for him. They were all over that style of fly, and he did the actual touch dubbing. I'm sure it was that. So here we're coming in with some peacock ice dub for the thorax, and I tied my dark dun here, hackle super saddle, on the side of that post. I'm just going to do my thorax here with this, and lay my thread comes over the top in behind on that thread post. So I've got my thorax, I got my body, it's good. Bring in here some Solres thin hard resin. Easiest way to do parachutes. This sits right on top. It's kind of a little kind of gel resin. And this is a super way. If you haven't seen me do this before, this is the easiest way to do a parachute fly. Let's just put that resin on there. Hit it with a torch. And you've got yourself a, don't have to do any whip finishing and blowing it all around. Let's grab my little pliers, scissor here. Put off that end and there you go. A little no dub parachute. It's a great, great fly. I'm going to have a lot of good days on the water with this one. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again real soon.
Thanks for watching Brent's fly fishing instructional series. He can be found on Brent's YouTube channel and Sport Fishing on the Fly.